Hi, this is Kim, or AdverseCamber42, continuing my playthrough of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc on PlayStation 5. Let's just get this party started, I guess. Okay, here we go. So, last time... Oh, hello InfoShark, how are you doing? Yeah, also good, thank you. I'm sure I say it every week, but as best as can be expected for a Wednesday. But yeah, glad to be here and continuing with Danganronpa now. So, in our last stream on Monday, Sakura unfortunately bit it. So, we investigated Sakura's murder. She was found in the rec room. It was a locked room mystery. Having apparently vomited blood, but also having been bludgeoned across the back of the head twice. So we were about to start the class trial. Let's get going. So hopefully everyone was here in the stream and paying attention, because we've got to solve a murder. So anyway, Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then...
The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
Nani?
What the?
I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body!
That's just plain creepy.
Yeah!
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends?
He's right, that does make it seem sad.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there.
What the hell was that? I don't get it.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt that one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator, but with each step I took, it was like moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, ushering its all-too-familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again.
Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so cute! You must be so lonely.
You say that like it's not your fault that we're all the ones that are left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Okay, let's do the prep. I'm sure I got at least one more set skill. I'm sure you've made that joke before, Info. Class trial with J. Ryan Hold? Class trial? I think it was mock trial though, wasn't it, in Arrested Development? Hiya, Daly, how you doing? It's been a while. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Glad you're well. Alright, well, looks like that's all our preparations, so let's get this trial underway.
まずは、学級裁判の簡単な説明から始めましょう。学級裁判の結果は、お前らの投票により決定されます。正しい黒を指摘できれば、黒だけがお仕置き。だけど、もし間違った人物を黒とした場合は、黒以外の全員がお仕置きされ、みんなを欺いた黒だけが晴れて卒業となります。さてと、何から始める？
犯人はもう決まってるよ。
あ、なんかデジャブだ。
さくらちゃんを殺した犯人は、さくらちゃんのことを憎んでた戸上か深川か葉隠れ、あんたたちの誰かだよ。
バカバカしい。
私は関係ないわよ。
そうだべ。俺が人殺しなんてするわけねえべ。
言い訳したってダメだよ。
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that.
Sakura
なぜ俺たちが犯人だと思うんだ？
動機があるからだよ。あんたたちはさくらちゃんを憎んでたじゃん。
それだけか。話にならんな。
それだけの理由で人を疑うなんて。
最低よ。人として最低だわ。
Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those three specifically. I'm sure she mentioned it before.
あんたたちの誰かがさくらちゃんを
なぜ俺たち
動機があるからだよ。あんたたちはさくらちゃんを憎んでた。
それだけか。
それだけの理由で人を疑うなんて。
最低よ。人として最低だわ。あんたたちの誰かがさくらちゃんを
なぜ俺たち
動機がある。あんたたちはさくら。
それだけか。
それだけの理由で人を疑うなんて。それは違う。
朝比奈さんが疑ってるのって、その3人が大神さんに呼び出されてたからだよね。
そうだよ。しかも事件の直前にね。だから間違いないよ。そいつらの中にさくらちゃんを殺した犯人がいるんだ。
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Sorry. Frog in my throat. It's National Frog Day, you know, so there's that. Alright, I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Pocket trash. I guess that's what fell out of Hiro's pocket.
さくらちゃんに呼び出されてたなんて、どう考えても怪しいよ。絶対あんたたちの中に犯人がいるんだよ。
呼び出されたことは確かだな。俺は会いに行ってないぞ。
私も行ってないわ。
俺も会いには行ってないわ。
Alright, it's gonna be Hiro's
誰
statement
も会いに
then.
行ってないわけないじゃん。
Because he had the sweet
誰
record in
か
his
が嘘つい
pocket.
てんだよ。
There's a clear contradiction in something one of them said just now. If they didn't go see Sakura, then how can they explain it?
さくらちゃんの呼び出、どう考えても絶対あんたたちの
呼び出されたか。俺は会いに行っ
私も言ってないわ。
俺も愛には言ってない。
それは違う。葉隠れ君は僕と話してる最中、小さな紙を落としてたよね。赤い水玉模様の紙だよ。
なんで急にそんなこと言うんだべ。
赤い水玉模様って私がさくらちゃんにあげた飴の包装紙と一緒だ。
いや、それは
あの飴は倉庫に入れるようになった直後、私が段ボールごと独り占めしてるから。それと同じものはもう倉庫にも残ってないはずだよ。
だとしたら葉隠れ君はその飴をどこで手に入れたの？
さくらちゃんからだ。それしかないよ。
オーガからもらったのは確かだけどもらったのはずいぶん前なんだ。だから事件とは関係ないんだって。
いつもらったの？
葉隠れ君が大神さんと最後に会ったのって朝比奈さんを保健室に連れて行った時だよね。
つまりあの時より前にもらったってことだろ。
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is... when Sakura got the candy, I suppose.
葉隠れ君、それはおかしいよ。朝比奈さんが大神さんに飴をあげたのは保健室から出た後だったんだ。保健室で会ったのが最後なら葉隠れ君がその飴をもらってるはずがないんだよ。
あればそれはあったさ。娯楽室でオーガと会ったさ。それの何が悪いんだって。
逆ギレ。
だけど会っただけだべ。俺は何にもしてねえって。お願い信じて。
怪しいわね、あなた。
怪しいのはおめえの方だべ。
また逆ギレ。
ただの逆ギレじゃねえぞ。犯人は深ワッチなんだ。その証拠だってあるんだからな。
はあ？証拠って何のこと？
シャイニングメッセージだべ。
What would a shining message even be?
現場に深ワって血文字があってろ。そうだ、ダイイングメッセージだべ。アイゾノッチの時にもそんなこと言ってたじゃねえか。
あ、それって私も見た。
そうだろそうだろ。犯人は深ワッチなんだべ。
何言ってんのよ。そんなわけないじゃない。
往生際が悪いぞ。
葉隠れ君、ちょっと待って。あなたがそのダイイングメッセージを見つけたのは？
確かオーガの死体を発見した時だべ。
そうだったわね。あなたは朝比奈さんから現場の捜査を禁止されていたのって。つまりダイイングメッセージを見つけたなら死体を発見した時しかないはずよね。
Huh? Hold on. Well, when Kyoko found the magazine with a dying message in, it was... on the shelf.
あの雑誌ってキリギリさんが見つけた時は雑誌棚の中にあったんだよね。
そうよ。私があの雑誌を雑誌棚から取り出してそこでダイイングメッセージを見つけたの。現場での捜査が始まった後でね。
だとするとさっきの葉隠れ君の発言っておかしいよね。
おかしい？何がおかしいんだべ。何もおかしくねえっての。
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
俺がダイイングメッセージを見つけたのは オーガの死体を発見した時だべ。
私がダイイングメッセージを見つけたのは捜査が始まった後だ。雑誌棚の中から雑誌を取り出して、そこでダイイングメッセージに気づいたのだ。
それがどうしたんだって？なんもおかしくねえって。
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But that time, where was the magazine?
俺がダイイングメッセージを見つけたのは
Maybe this is one where I've actually got to
オーガの死体を発
take
見し
another
た時だべ。
sentence out the way.
私がダイイングメッセージを見つけたのは捜査が始まった後だ。雑誌棚の中から雑誌を取り出して、そこでダイイングメッセージに気づいたのだ。
それがなんもおかしくねえって。俺がダイイングメッセージを見つけたのはオーガの死体を発見した時だべ。
それは違う。大神さんの死体が発見された時、あの雑誌はまだ雑誌棚の中にあったんだ。キリギリさんがそれを取り出したのは捜査が始まった後のことなんだよ。つまり捜査の時に現場にいなかった葉隠君がダイイングメッセージを見たはずがないんだ。葉隠君、本当のこと教えてよ。君はあのダイイングメッセージをいつ見たの？
待て、話をすり替えんなって。俺がいつ見たかは問題じゃねえはずだ。オーガが残したバイキングソーセージによると、犯人は深ワッチで間違いねえはずだべ。
なんかどっちから突っ込むべきかわからなくなってきた。それがあいつの手なのよ。
そもそもあのダイイングメッセージって本当に大神さんが書いたのかしら？
はい？そんなん決まってんべ。間違いなくオーガが書いたもんだべ。100% 絶対的にオーガが書いたんだ。この俺が言うんだから間違いねえって。
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh god, one of these.
証拠あんのかって。俺の占いは3割当たる。オカルトは信じねえんだ。やったなずだべ。俺の占いは3割当たる。オカルトは信じねえんだ。証拠あんのかって。俺の占いは3割当たる。オカルトは信じねえんだ。やったなずだべ。俺の占いは3割当たる。証拠あんのかって。
これで証明するよ。大神さんがあのダイイングメッセージを書いたとは考えられないよ。だってあのダイイングメッセージって指で書かれたみたいだったけど、でも彼女の死体は両手とも綺麗なままだった。
あんめ
じゃあそのダイイングメッセージって誰が書いたの？
ひょっとして葉隠君が捏造したものだったりして、だからこそ彼はダイイングメッセージの存在を知っていたとか。
はい、そうなんです。
あ、認めた。
やっぱりそう。
でもどうして捏造なんか。
それは俺がオーガを殺しちまったからだ。
You're admitting to killing her?
聞いてくれるか。俺の最後の話を。オーガからの呼び出しのメモを受け取った俺は約束通り昼前に娯楽室に向かったんだ。
のこのこ会いに行ったのか？バカなやつめ。
そん時のことだべ。
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? Might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
だけどそれを最後にオーガは口を開かなくなった。その時だった。急にオーガが何かをつぶやいたんだ。
This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna end
そ
everything.
れを聞いた瞬間なんかひらめいちまったんだ。オーガは俺を殺す気だって。俺を殺してここから出ていく気なんだって。俺はビビっちまって、そんで隙を見て近くの棚にあったモノクマボトルでオーガに殴りかかっちまったんだ。オーガの背後から不意の一撃を食らわしちまったんだべ。そうしたらオーガはぐったりしてそのまま動かなくなっちまった。俺はそこで我に返ってこのままじゃ処刑されちまうと思ってテーブルの上にあった雑誌に「不可は」って血文字を残してポンずらしたんだ。
迷惑よ。罰に値するわ。
これが今回の事件の全貌だべ。あとは煮るなり焼くなり好きにしてくれ。
煮たり焼いたりなんかしないよ。処刑だよ。さくらちゃんを殺したあんたは処刑だよ。じゃあもう投票でいいよね。犯人も決まったんだしさ。
いいえ、葉隠君の話はまだ終わっていないはずよ。
終わってないって。
今の葉隠君の話だけでは説明のつかない彼の行動があったはず。その説明を聞かない限りはまだ終われないわ。
So what is it that Hiro did that didn't make sense? What would he have to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense.
これだ。そういえばさっきの話には葉隠君が雑誌を隠したことの説明がなかったよね。
Huh?
死体が発見された時ダイイングメッセージが書かれた雑誌は雑誌棚に戻されてたけどさ、どうしてわざわざ見つかりにくい雑誌棚に戻したの？それじゃ捏造の意味なんてないのに。
いや、というかだな、俺は隠してなんかねえぞ。ちゃんとテーブルの上に置いといたはずだけど。
嘘よ。嘘に決まってるわ。
すでに犯行を自白しているのに今さら嘘をつくとは思えないわ。
嘘じゃないってこと？
だとすると葉隠以外の誰かがあの雑誌を雑誌棚に戻したということになるが、つまり事件前後に娯楽室を訪れた人物が他にもいたということか。
おそらくその考えで間違いないはずよ。
それって誰なの？
その人物があの雑誌を隠したんだとすると、それはあのダイイングメッセージを見られると困る人物だったはず。
Someone who wouldn't like what had been written, there's only one choice. What was it? It was Toko's name, wasn't it? So, I guess Toko.
これだ。深川さんだよね。だってダイイングメッセージを見られて困る人って実際に名前を書かれた深川さん以外に考えられないよ。
そうなの？あんたも娯楽室に行ったの？なんで私が？いえ、そうじゃなくて、そんなことはどうでもいいじゃない。犯人はもう決まったんでしょ？さっき葉隠だってそう認めてたじゃない。
そうです、俺がやりました。い
や違うよ。
なんであんたが答えるのよ。
葉隠君が大神さんをボトルで殴ったのは確かだよ。でも事件はそれで終わりじゃなかったんだ。
終わりじゃなかったってどういう意味？
つまり葉隠君は犯人じゃない。そう。
何言ってんのよ。そんなことありえないわよ。
だったらもう一度葉隠君にさっきの話をしてもらいましょうか。そうすればはっきりするはずよ。彼が犯人じゃないってことが。
それで俺はどうすれば？
今言った通りよ。もう一度大神さんを殴打した時のことを話して。
なんかわからんけど、 わかったべ。
We haven't reached the end of our case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that.
俺はやっちまったんだ。近くの棚にあったモノクマボトルで
Hi Void, how you doing?
不意の一撃を食らわしたんだ。
不意の一撃ってことはあなたが殴打したのは1回なのね。
ああ、殴ったのは1回だね。それでボトルも割れちまったんだ。
Oh, thanks for the sub, Void. Most appreciated.
ほら決まりじゃない。やっぱり犯人は葉隠れなのよ。
Yeah, can't complain, can't complain. It's Wednesday, we're over halfway through the week at least. Glad you're well too. Right, Hiro hits Sakura, that's for sure, but it doesn't end there. There's something that proves the wounds on her head.
俺はやっちまったんだ。近くの棚にあったモノクマボトルでオーガの背後から不意の一撃を食らわしたんだ。
不意の一撃ってことはあなたが殴打したのは1回なのね。
ああ、殴ったのは1回だ。
That's my one.
それでボトルも割れちまったんだ。
ほら決まりじゃない。やっぱり犯人は葉隠れなのよ。
俺は近くの棚にあったオーガの
背後から不意の一撃を食らわしたんだ。
不意の一撃ってことあなたが殴打したのは
殴ったのは1回だぜ。
Let's do the case file then. Right,
俺はやっちまったんだ。
that one then.
近くの棚にあったオーガの背後から
不意の一撃あなたが殴打したの。
殴ったのは1回だぜ。
There we go.
葉隠れくんの殴打のせいで大神さんが死んだなら彼女の頭の傷が2つだったことの説明がつかないよ。
2つ？
そう、彼女の頭部の傷は2つだったのよ。
死体を触るのが趣味の女が言うんだ。間違いないんだろう。
でも俺が殴ったのは1回なのにどうして頭の傷が2つあるんだ？
実は殴打が2回あったってことよ。しかもモノクマボトルによる殴打でね。ちょっと待ちなさいよ。頭の傷だけでどうしてそこまでわかるの？殴打が2回もあったなんて、それもモノクマボトルによる殴打なんて。手がかりは頭の傷だけじゃない。あのモノクマボトルには明らかに不審な点があった。その不審な点をはっきりさせることでモノクマボトルでの殴打が2回あったとわかるのよ。思い出したの。事件後の娯楽室の棚には4本のモノクマボトルが残されていたでしょ。それと床には1本分の破片とモノクマフィギュアが落ちていたのね。
葉隠れくんが大神さんを殴打した時に割ったボトルだよね。
つまりあの現場には4本のモノクマボトルと1本分の破片があったことになるけど、
There's room on the shelf for 6 bottles.
でもモノクマボトルは全部で6本のはず。1本足りないのよ。どうしてモノクマボトルが全部で6本だってわかるのよ。簡単よ。あのモノクマボトルに隠された規則性を見ればすぐにわかるじゃない。
Yeah, I think we spotted this when we were investigating the other day. But they're all holding a different chess piece, so there should be 6 total. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I think it's starting to become clear. That connection must be the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh, Hangman's Gambit, I think. Yeah. Chess piece. Chess piece, yeah. Oh, they're getting hard to break now. Need a pee. Chest piece. Yeah, at least I spelled this one right.
そうだ、セスの駒だよ。ボトルの中のモノクマフィギュアが持ってるのは全部チェスの駒なんだ。
キング、ルーク、ビショップ、ポーン。確かに全てチェスの駒だな。
すると割れたモノクマボトルの中に入ってたモノクマフィギュアは
The knight, I think.
ナイトの駒だったよね。
それがどうしたのよ。あなたはチェスにはあまり詳しくないのね。だったら教えてあげるわ。チェスの駒の種類はキング、クイーン、ルーク、ナイト、ビショップ、ポーン。だけどあの現場に残されていたのはキング、ルーク、ビショップ、ポーンの4タイプ。床に落ちていたナイトだけ。あ、クイーンのフィギュアが足りないんだ。
そうなんだ。現場にあったモノクマボトルの5本、つまり1本足りないんだよ。
何よ、チェスがなんだって言うのよ。
日本人なら将棋だべ。
Absolutely not. Sorry. My strong feelings towards not understanding shogi comes back to the fore. I'm having Yakuza flashbacks.
そうよ。じゃなくて私が言いたいのは、確かにボトルは足りなくなってるかもしれないけど、それが事件と関係している根拠なんてどこにもないじゃない。事件前からすでに1本欠けてたのかもしれないじゃない。いいえ、なくなったモノクマボトルが事件に関係しているのは明白よ。なんで明白なのよ。なくなったモノクマボトルはどういう状態だ。
Wait, the bottle that was missing. It was broken. That's why our glass pieces weighed more.
なくなったモノクマボトルはおそらく割れた状態だったはずだよ。
どうしてそんなことがわかるのよ。
だって証拠も残ってるから。
証拠？
現場で割られたボトルが1本だけじゃないってことを示す証拠だよ。
何なのよ、その証拠って。
This is just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves it is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. It was when we weighed the 2 bags, that one.
これだ。さっき僕とキリギリさんがちょっとした実験をしてみたんだよ。現場に散乱してたボトルの破片と割れてないモノクマボトルの重さを比べてみたんだ。そしたら集めた破片の方が重くなったんだ。そんな結果になった理由は、現場に散乱してた破片がボトル1本分より多かったからなんだよ。
つまりあの現場では2本のモノクマボトルが割られていたのだ。けどそのうち1本分の破片とモノクマフィギュアは何者かに処分され、その際その人物は破片を多めに残してしまったんでしょうね。まあきっちり測れというのも難しい話でしょう。でも破片を処分ってどうしてそんなことをする必要があったの？
それが事件に関係するものだったからだよ。
There can be no doubt the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by... Gonna guess there was a second shooter in that case. Some bowling aficionados? It's suggesting that they used them like 10 pins. Weird.
これだ。大神さんの2発目のオーダー。処分されたモノクマボトルがそこで使われたんだよ。
大神さんの頭部にあった2つの傷、割られた2本のボトル、それらを踏まえて考えてみれば導き出される結論はそれしかない。
そして犯人は1本分の破片だけを処分することで オーダは1回だったと見せかけようとしたんだ。
だとすると2発目のオーダーを行った人物は葉隠君以外の誰かということになるはずよ。そうね、深川さん。雑誌を隠した件もあるし、あなたが事件前後に娯楽室を訪れた可能性は高いわ。
待ってよ、確かに2発目のオーダーはあったかもしれないけど、それをやったのが私って根拠はどこにもないはずよ。
いや、間違いない。おめえが犯人だべ。
さっきまで自分が犯人だって言ってたくせに。
俺は自分の過ちを認めることを恐れないんだ。そういうタイプなんだべ。それにそう断言できる根拠も思い出したぞ。
一応聞いておこうか。
あれは俺がオーガに呼び出された直後のことだべ。いきなり呼び出されて不安だった俺は予定時間より早く娯楽室の前で張り込みをしていたんだ。そんでしばらくしたところで俺は見たんだ。深ワッチが娯楽室に入っていくとこをな。
You did?
その直後、今度はオーガが娯楽室に入っていった。だから部屋の中には深ワッチもいると思って俺は安心して娯楽室に入ったのに、そこにいたのはオーガだけだったんだ。深ワッチは消えちまってたんだべ。
なぜそんな大事なことを今になって言う。
自分が殺人を犯してしまったというショックですっかり忘れていたべ。
誰かあいつの頭のネジを探してやれ。
おい深ワッチ、あの時おめえはどこに消えてたんだ。
あんたのは見間違いよ。私は娯楽室なんかに行ってないわ。
消えたんじゃなくて隠れていたのかもね。
私が娯楽室に隠れてたなんてそんなわけないじゃない。妙な言いがかりばっかり。この害虫たまめ。
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for everyone to find. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Ooh. Yes, tell me about it. So far you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. From now on you're going to have to pay extra attention to your finishing blow. You have to choose the proper tooth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Select it the same way you would do in non-stop debate. Oh, I see. Well, apparently we're halfway through the game. Well, there you go.
言いがかりよ。認めないから迷惑なのよ。やる。身が味が違う。いい加減にしてよ。認めないから呪ってやる。呪ってやる。いいがかりよ。
Oh, cause
いい加減にしてよ。いいがかりよ。認めないから迷惑なのよ。呪ってやる。身が味が違う。いい加減にしてよ。認めないから。
Getting you've got to reload the gun.
いい加減にしてよ。
これで証明するよ。
Just in time.
娯楽室のロッカーの内側に手形が残されてたのは知ってる？誰かがロッカーの中に隠れた時うっかり手形を残しちゃったんだろうけど、お母さん、この手形に見覚えはない？
だったらこの手形とあなたの手を比べてみましょう。そうすればはっきりするものね。
深は俺に手間をかけさせるの。
はい、私の手形です。
あっさり認めたべ。
じゃあさくらちゃんを殺したのもあんたなんだね。
そんなわけないじゃない。
正直に言え。
私が殺しました、多分。
これまたあっさりだべ。
だけど多分って何？
深川さん、詳しい話を聞かせてもらえる？
いい
私は大神に呼び出された後、先回りして娯楽室に乗り込むことにしたの。行かないと何されるかわからないし、かといって正面から行くのも怖いから、先に忍び込んでよって思って、それでロッカーの中に隠れて。
じゃあひょっとして見てたんか？俺がオーガを殴るとこも。
その後、あんたが私の名前でダイイングメッセージを捏造した時もね。
そりゃなんとも気まずい気分だべ。
だから私は葉隠れがいなくなった後、すぐにロッカーから出て、その雑誌を雑誌棚に戻したのよ。
その時、雑誌を上下逆さまにして戻しちゃったんだね。
仕方ないじゃない、急いでたんだから。
間抜けすぎるな、どいつもこいつも。
そんなことよりさくらちゃんを殴ったのはどうして？
雑誌を棚に戻した直後、急に背後から獣のうなり声みたいなのが聞こえて、それで振り返ったら、血まみれの大神さくらが私を睨んでたのよ。その血を見たせいで私は雑誌棚の前で気絶しちゃって、だからその後のことは覚えてないの。あとはあいつに聞いてもらわないと。
Huh? You mean...
出てまいりました。
やっぱおめえのせいだったか。
私のせい、白夜様のせい、二つのせいがぶつかり合うことで、そのせいはより高みに。
聞かれたことだけ答えろ。お前が大神桜を殺したのか？
大前提としまして、私とネクラは同じ記憶を共有してないのです。なので何が起きたのか詳しいことは分かりませんが、とにかく私がスヤスヤ寝てたら誰かがガシガシ揺すりやがるわけよ。あれ、王子様と思って目を開けたら、なんとスプラッター。私びっくりしすぎて、近くにあったボトルで引っ張っちゃった。だって怖かったんだもん。
さくらちゃんは心配してくれてたんだよ。それなのにひどいよ。
ひどいのはあいつだっつーの。おかげで燃える男子以外は初めて殺しちまったよ。
その後、あなたは証拠隠滅のためにモノクマボトルの破片を処分したのか？
だって女なんかを殺したせいで死にたくないっちゃ。どうせ死ぬなら白夜様を殺して死にたいわ。
どこかで一人で死ね。一切の意味もなくただ死ね。
ついてなかったの。いろんな不運が重なったのよ。だっていつものオーガチンなら私のボトル攻撃ぐらい平気でかわせたはずよ。
さすがの彼女も葉隠君から受けたオーダのダメージが残っていたんでしょうね。
いや、なんつうか、でもよかったべ。オーガは俺が殺したわけじゃなかったんだな。
So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's
とにか
gonna...
くこれで決定だね。じゃあさっさと投票を始めようよ。
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hero on that
ほ
one.
ら、どうしたのみんな。投票でしょ。さっさと投票しようよ。
いや、まだだ。
まだって何がまだなの？
さっきの深川の話を聞いて妙だとは思わなかったのか？いや、思うはずだ。
妙って？
葉隠れの王だ。その後の深川の王だ。
It wasn't?
おい深川、もう一度さっきの話をしてやれ。お前が気絶した後の話だ。そうすればいくら間抜けなこいつらでもさすがに気づくはずだ。
ラジャーよ、ダーリン。
not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Okay. What are we going to do
私はつやつや寝てただけ。そこを大勝ちに起こされたの。目が覚めたのは雑誌なの前だったわ。
血だらけのオーガに驚いたおめえはモノクマボトルでオーガを殴ったんだな。
そう、大勝ちも大勝ち。
お前が大神を殴った場所はどこだ？
私が目覚めた場所と一緒よ。雑誌棚の前でやっちゃいました。
So the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura. The problem is, where did Sakura die? It was...
私はつやつや寝てただけ。
Yeah,
そ
let's
こを
go
大
with
勝ちに起こされたの。
the stuff that's in her body, I
目が
guess.
覚めたのは雑誌棚の前だったわ。
血だらけのオーガにモノクマボトルで
そう、
お前が大神をな
私が目覚めた場所と一緒よ。雑誌棚の前でやっちゃいました。
それは違う。大神さんは椅子に座ったままの姿勢で死んでたんだ。雑誌棚の前での殴打が死因なら彼女が椅子で死んでたことの説明がつかないよ。
ようやく気づいたか。
そんなのその殺人鬼が嘘ついてるだけだよ。
本当は椅子に座ってるオーガを殴ったんだろ。
いや、雑誌棚の前で殴打があったことは確かだ。
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Blood stain, I suppose?
だ雑誌棚の前での殴打はあったはずだよ。棚の前に残されてた血痕がその事実を物語ってるんだ。
じゃあオーガを殺した後ジェノサイダーが死体を移動させたんじゃねえのか。俺が殺したと見せかけるためにな。俺が殴った時オーガは椅子に座ってたからな。
いやいや待ちなさいって。私はハサミ以上に重いものは持てないんだって。だからあんな巨大な筋肉運べるわけねえだろ。
じゃあどういうことだべ。
どうだ、これでも事件は終わったと言えるか。
でも
それにこの事件の最大の謎である密室トリック、あの謎が解けない以上この事件を解決させたとは言い切れない。
あんな密室トリックなんてカツカーがさくらちゃんを殺した後またロッカーに隠れたんだよ。
なるほど。ジェノサイダーは密室が破られるまでずっとロッカーの中に隠れてたんだな。そんで密室が破られたどさくさに紛れてロッカーの中から出てきたんだべ。
いや、それは違うと思うよ。
The reason why there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because... I was in the locker. Maybe amidst the murder.
娯楽室のドアを破る前、朝比奈さんも僕と一緒に見たはずだよ。あの時点ですでにロッカーは開いてたでしょ。だから母さんがずっとあのロッカーに隠れてたとは考えられないんだ。
じゃあジェノサイダーはどこに隠れてたんだべ。
私は知らんよ。そもそも密室トリックって何？
おめえは犯人なんだろ。なんで知らねえんだって。
ってことは私は犯人じゃなかったりして。
そんなの嘘だよ。
嘘ではない。さっきから言ってる通りこの事件には続きがあるんだ。
だけどよ、ジェノサイダーが犯人じゃねえとなるとオーガの死因は頭部の殴打じゃねえってことになるぞ。
それがどうした？
だって別の死因なんて考えられないし。
お前らがその可能性を
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, then maybe it...
オーガの死因が ジェノサイダーのオーダじゃないとすると、じゃあオーガはどうして死んだんだ？
別の死因なんてありえないよ。さくらちゃんの死因は頭部の傷以外には考えられないよ。結局私のせいにされてる。
One person might find a clue, it would have to be written in there.
オーガの死因がジェノサイダーのオーダじゃないとすると、じゃあオーガはどうして
別の死因なんだ。さくらちゃんの死因は頭部の傷以外には考えられないよ。
それは違
う。モノクマファイルによると、大神さんは吐血をしてたらしいんだ。その吐血が大神さんの死に関係してるとは考えられないかな。実際大神さんの死体にはその痕跡も残ってたしさ。
そんなの頭を殴られた時に口の中を切っただけかもしれないじゃん。
口の中を切っただけならモノクマファイルに吐血なんて書かないでしょ。それに彼女の口の中には。
そこまで調べたの？本当に死体大好きっ子ね。
死体に興味があるわけじゃないわ。謎の解明に興味があるだけよ。
だけどよ、口の中を切ったわけじゃねえなら、その吐血の原因って
体内で起きた異変が原因ということだ。おそらく大神さくらは毒を盛られて殺されたんだ。
毒を盛ら
そうだ。この俺がたどり着いた結論である以上、そこに間違いはない。
しびれる。ありえないよ、毒なんて。
信じられないか？だったら説明してやろう。犯人がどうやって大神に毒を飲ませたのかをな。
説明なんてできるの？
無論だ。では始めるぞ。
静かに白夜様の話を成長しなさい。
おめえが一番うるせえって。
謎を解く鍵は4階の科学室にあった。
娯楽室じゃなくて？だったら俺も調べられたじゃねえか。
現場の立ち入りを禁じられた程度で捜査を諦めたお前には決してたどり着けん場所だ。
まあ当たってんべ。
あの科学室には大きな薬品棚があり、そこには様々な薬品類が揃えられていた。そこでこんなものを見つけたぞ。
それって毒薬か？
そこまで強い毒ではないが、それなりに飲めばそれなりに死ぬ。だがこの毒の性質などはどうでもいいんだ。問題はこの毒薬の置いてあった場所だ。
どこに置いてあったんだ？
科学室の棚は A と B と C の3つに分かれていた。A の棚には栄養剤、B の棚には試薬、C の棚には劇薬や毒薬の類が置かれていたな。
じゃあその毒薬も C の棚にあったんですね。
さあどうだろうな。
A bottle of poison? Byakuya showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as the supplements, I'm positive. Oh shit, where were the supplements? B was reagents. A, I think.
その毒薬って A の棚に置いてあったんだよね。
でも A の棚って栄養剤とかが置かれてる棚なんだろ？
妙だろう。なぜ栄養剤が置かれている A の棚に毒薬の瓶が紛れ込んでいたんだろうな。
なんでだべ。
これが犯人が行った入れ替えの副産物だからだ。
どういう意味？
こういう意味だよ。
couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
白夜様
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was calm as ever.
まずいな。
大変白夜様が大変よ早く水を飲まないと粉だけ飲んだら喉がガーってなるから。
あ、もう毒吐き出させんのが先だろ。
確かに吐き出したくなるような味だな。これのどこが高級品だ。
何の話だべ？
もちろんプロテインの話だ。
プロテイン？
ヨガネその瓶を貸してもらえる？
ああ、構わないぞ。
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
これプロテインね。
そうだ、その瓶に入っていたのは毒薬ではなくプロテインの粉末だったんだよ。だとすると逆に本来この瓶の中に入っていたはずの毒薬はどこに行ってしまったんだろうな。
The bottle of poison was actually filled with a protein powder. Which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been... Could it be? Protein drink. Yeah, sounds right. P-R-O-T. Oh, I think it's E before I am protein. Yeah. The letters. Gotcha.
そうか、わかったぞ。毒薬はプロテインの容器に入れられてたんじゃないのかな。毒薬の瓶にプロテインの粉末が入れられてたならその逆も。
そうだ、毒薬とプロテインはそれぞれ中身が入れ替えられていたはずなんだ。プロテインの中身は毒薬の瓶の中に、毒薬の中身はプロテインの容器の中にな。そしてそう考えれば犯人が大神に毒薬を飲ませた方法も見えてくるんだ。
マジでか？
犯人は大神に現場にあったあるものを渡すことで毒薬を飲ませたはずだ。
Something at sea? It was the, like, sippy cup, wasn't there? Was that a protein?
これだ。犯人が大神さんに渡したのって
しかも毒薬の入ったプロテインの容器だ。犯人はそれを渡すことで大神に毒薬を飲ませたんだ。
そういや、オーガが前から言ってたべ。プロテインは万病に効くって。だからオーガは頭に傷を負った時、その治療のためにプロテインを飲もうとして、
そこで差し出されたのが毒薬が入れられたプロテインの容器だったんだ。そしてその入れ替えを行った人物の正体もすでに突き止めているぞ。
マジか？誰がやったんだべ？
薬の入れ替えを行った人物を示す証拠は科学室にはっきりと残されていた。
The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be. It must be what we found in front of the shelf.
これだ。科学室の棚の前に残された足跡。入れ替えをした人物を示す証拠ってあれのことだよね。
今朝俺が科学室を訪れた時はあそこに足跡など存在しなかった。つまりあの足跡がつけられたのは事件前後のことだ。しかも足跡が残されていたのは A の棚の前だった。プロテイン入りの毒薬の瓶があった棚だ。おそらく A の棚で毒薬とプロテインを入れ替える際、犯人が足跡を残してしまったんだろう。そしてあれだけはっきりと足跡が残っていれば誰のものか割り出すのは容易だ。今すぐ俺たち全員の靴を調べるぞ。そうすればすぐに。
Devious.
私だよ。私だよ。その足跡。
朝比奈さん？
だって、どうせバレちゃうなら、自分の口から言った方がマシでしょ。
じゃあオーガを殺したのって。
うん。私がさくらちゃんを殺したんだよ。
Everyone's really keen to admit to this murder.
やはり俺の睨んだ通りだったな。あの足跡はどう見てもスニーカーのものだった。そして俺たちの中でスニーカーを履いている人物といえば
I know, right, Info. Normally we have to wheedle out who the killer is, but now 50% of our players have admitted to murder. Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers are... Am I wearing sneakers? I can't remember.
これだ！僕と朝比奈さんだけ。そっか。だから
A group
トマリ君あの
effort, says
時。
Info. Well, isn't that Murder on the Orient Express? Where, like, everybody but one person, I think, are responsible for the murder. Spoilers for Murder on the Orient Express for you there. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
あの足跡が苗木のものではないなら残る可能性は。
朝比奈っちだけ。
ついでに言えば学級裁判に入ってからの朝比奈は何やら様子がおかしかった。やけに投票を急いでいたよな。それは自分の罪を他人に押し付けるためだった。
そんな。
何が信じられないと言うんだ。
An awful lot of Zetsubo in this trial.
だって朝比奈さんと大神さんは親友同士なんだし。
親友同士だからこそチャンスだったんじゃないか。親友である朝比奈から渡されたプロテインなら大神は怪しむことなく口にしたはずだ。親友。朝比奈はその関係を利用したんだよ。そうすることで被害者である大神を騙し、さらには俺たちをも騙そうとしたんだ。朝比奈よ、お前にしてはなかなかえげつない方法を考えたもんだな。
朝比奈さん、本当なの？本当に大神さんを殺したの？どうしてそんなことしたんだよ！
娯楽室で頭を怪我してるさくらちゃんを見つけた時にね、さくらちゃんから頼まれたんだ。プロテインを持ってきてほしい。だけど科学室にプロテインを取りに行った時、ふと思いついちゃったんだよ。
今なら殺せる、そう思ったんだな。それで薬の入れ替えを行い毒薬入りのプロテイン容器を渡したというわけか。
そうしたらさくらちゃんそれを一気に飲み干して、それで。
待って、そんなの納得できないの？
まさかお前まで親友を殺すはずがないとでも言うつもりか？まだわからないのか。このゲームはそんなに甘くないんだ。友情なんて甘い考えは通用しない。他人を出し抜き蹴落としてこそなんだ。他人のために自分を犠牲にする人間など存在しない。誰もが最終的には自分のことだけを考えるんだ。その女が 自分のために大神を犠牲にしたようにな。
だとしても納得できないわね。
いつまで言っている。
勘違いしないで。センチメンタリズムなんかで言ってるわけじゃない。私はただ解けない謎に納得していないだけ。
それって密室トリックのこと？
朝比奈さん、あなたが犯人なら説明して。
それはそんなことどうだっていいじゃん。犯人だからって全部教えなくちゃいけないの？
Well, I'm convinced.
そういうわけじゃないけど、でもあなたが話せない理由は気になるわね。
まさかお前、朝比奈は犯人ではないというつもりか？
だとしたら？
ありえん。薬を入れ替えている以上。
本当にそうなのかな。信じたくないって気持ちを抜きにしても。
何がだ？
だってさ、あんなに目立つ足跡をそのまま残しておくなんて、なんていうかあからさますぎるような。
そうね、自分から怪しんでくれと言ってるみたい。
それは緊張してたせいで足跡をつけてることに気づかなかったんだよ。
気づかなかった？
そうだよ。そうなんだから仕方ないじゃん。
Can't we just look at her feet too?
ねえ朝比奈さん、もう少し詳しく聞かせてもらえるかしら。あなたが毒薬とプロテインを入れ替えた時のこと。
なんで？そんな必要ないじゃん。
朝比奈さん、僕からもお願いするよ。
わかったよ。
勝手にしろ。朝比奈が犯人なのは明らかなんだ。他に怪しい人間もいない。朝比奈以外の真犯人など。
朝比奈さん、始めていいわよ。科学室に行った後のことからお願い。
I mean, it could still be you, Byakuya.
私はまず最初に C の棚に行って、そこから毒薬を取り出したんだよ。
棚の前に粉末をまき散らしたのは？
そうだよ。棚から毒薬を取り出すときにうっかり瓶を落としちゃって。
分かったわ。続けて。
次に A の棚にプロテインを取りに行って、そこで薬の入れ替えをしたんだよ。その薬の私は毒薬を入れたプロテインの容器を持って科学室から出て行ったんだけど、その時プロテインを入れた毒薬の瓶をうっかり A の棚に戻しちゃったせいで、そのせいで全部バレちゃって、それで終わりだよ。
ねえ朝比奈さん、今の話だとさ、君は最初に C の棚から毒薬を取り出した後、そのまま A の棚にプロテインを取りに行ったんだよね。つまり朝比奈さんは C の棚から A の棚に移動したってことになるよね。
If that's true, isn't that a little strange?
朝比奈さん、今の話をもう一度聞かせてもらえる？
そんだまこちん、やけに積極的じゃね？
何度聞いても同じだ。まったく、いつまで続けるつもりだ。
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I cover the full truth of this case. So, one set of footprints I think will be our issue. Footprints in the powder, that sounds good.
私は最初に C の棚に行って、そこから毒薬を取り出したんだよ。
その時棚の前に粉末をまき散らしたのね。
棚から毒薬を取り出す時に瓶を落としちゃって、
それでその後に
C の棚から A の棚に移動して、そこで薬の入れ替えをしたんだよ。その入れ替えが終わった後は、プロテインを入れた毒薬の瓶を A の棚に戻して、私は毒薬を入れたプロテインの容器を持って科学室から出て行ったんだ。これで終わりだよ。
もういいだろう。いつまで続ける気だ？
In the chem lab, where were the footprints and what direction were they facing? Those facts clearly contradict what Hina just told us.
私は最初に C の棚に行って、そこから毒薬
その時棚の前に棚から毒薬を取り出す。それでその後
C の棚から A の棚に移動して。
それは違うよ。朝比奈さんは最初に C の棚に毒薬を取りに行って、そこで粉末をまき散らしたんだよね。
それがどうしたの？
その後君はプロテインを取り出すために C の棚から A の棚まで移動したって言ったけどさ、でも現場に残されていた足跡は C の棚から A の棚には向かってなかったよ。これって今の朝比奈さんの言葉と矛盾してるよね。
足跡を偽装するためにわざと遠回りしたんじゃねえのか？
いや、それはないよ。だって朝比奈さんがさっき言ってたでしょ。
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
おい、どういうことだ朝比奈。
朝比奈さん、あなたは嘘をついてるわ。だってこの足跡を見る限りだと朝比奈さんが化学室で取った行動は、粉末がまき散らされた後に化学室にやってきて、つまりあなたは C の棚にも行かず A の棚だけで何かをしたみたいだ。
だからそれは。
なんだこれは。どういうことだ。何が起きている。
それに朝比奈さんの証言でおかしいのは足跡の件だけじゃないわよ。
なんだと。
それを説明する前にまずは新しい証拠を提出させてもらうわね。
新しい証拠だと？バカな、そんなものがあるはずない。
あら、その証拠をくれたのはあなたじゃない。さっき戸上くんから受け取った毒薬の瓶の中にその証拠が隠されていたわ。こんな大事なものに気づかないのは致命的な見落としをしたわね。
言ってみろ。そこに何があったと言うんだ。
私が見つけたの。
Huh? A piece of glass?
瓶の底の方に紛れ込んでいたわ。戸上くんが粉末を飲んでくれたおかげで隠れていた破片が出てきたみたいだ。おかげで謎が解けた。感謝しておくよ。
なんだその破片は。
そう、戸上くんにはまだわからないのね。大事くん、あなたが代わりに答えてあげる。
僕？
苗木、言ってみろ。その破片が何だと言うんだ。
A shard of light blue glass Kyoko found at the bottom of the poison. I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. The only thing Nagi broke was the window, I think.
これだ。それって娯楽室の窓ガラスの破片だよね。
窓ガラスだと。
僕が割った娯楽室の窓ガラスも薄水色だったし、だから間違いないと思うよ。
そうね、間違いないわね。でも間違いないからこそ変なの。どうして娯楽室の窓ガラスの破片なんかがこの毒薬の瓶の中に紛れ込んでいたのかしらね。
それの何がおかしいの？
おかしいよ。だって朝比奈さんの証言によると
Remember these shelf numbers. Section A, yes.
これだ。毒薬の瓶は化学室の A の棚に置いてきた。朝比奈さんはそう言ってたはずだよ。それなのにあの毒薬の瓶の中に娯楽室の窓ガラスの破片が入ってたってことは、
朝比奈っちの証言は嘘ってことか？
本当は毒薬の瓶は娯楽室にあったんだよ。少なくとも娯楽室の窓ガラスが割れるまで、つまり密室が破られた時まではね。そうでないとあの瓶の中に窓ガラスの破片が入っていたことの説明がつかないよ。
そして それは密室が破られた後で化学室の棚に戻された。逆に現場に落ちていたプロテインの容器、おそらく密室が破られた後に。
待て、話が飛躍しすぎだ。
I do like seeing Kogami twisted. Take that, Byakuya.
確かに毒薬の瓶は密室時の娯楽室にあったのかもしれん。だがプロテインの容器が持ち込まれたのが密室が破られた後だとは言い切れないはずだ。それに大神が毒を飲んだのは毒が入ったプロテインの容器を渡されたからだろう。プロテインの容器が現場になかったとすると大神はどうして毒を飲んだんだ。
そうね、その説明もしておかないとね。だけどその前にみんなに一つ確認しておきたいことがあるんだ。
確認って？
そのプロテインの容器に関してなんだけど、大神さんの死体を発見した後誰かあれを蹴飛ばしたりしなかった？
何の話だ？誘導尋問か？
いいから答えて。
身に覚えがないな。
僕もやってないよ。
俺じゃねえぞ。
同じく。私も蹴飛ばしてないけど。
そう、これで分かったわ。やっぱりあのプロテインの容器が持ち込まれたのは。
いい加減にしろ。なぜ言い切れる？俺に分からんことをなぜ言い切れる？
I know what this is.
間違いないわ。あのプロテインの容器は密室が破られるまでは娯楽室にはなかったの。
じゃああの容器は密室が破られた後に持ち込まれたんか？
いや、そんなはずはない。あれはずっと娯楽室にあったはずだ。もちろん密室が破られる前からな。
Options unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window, if we concentrate on that.
間違いない。あのプロテインの容器、密室が破られるまでは娯楽室にはなかったの。
じゃああの容器は密室が破られた後？
いや、そんなはずはない。あれはずっともちろん密室が破られる前。
それは違う。
現場に落ちてた容器の周りにガラスの破片が散らばってたのは知ってるよね。
お前が割った窓ガラスの破片だったな。それがどうした？
あの破片が散らばってたのはプロテインの容器の周りだけじゃなかったんだ。あの破片は容器の下にも散らばってたんだよ。
なんだと？
ガラスの破片が容器の下にある。プロテインの容器が置かれたのは窓ガラスが割られた後ってことになるよね。つまり密室が破られた後ってことだよ。
そうか、そういうことか。さっきキリギリがあの容器を蹴飛ばした者がいないかと聞いていたのは。
破片の上にあったのは誰かが容器を蹴飛ばしただけかもしれない。
そっか、その可能性を前もって潰しておくための質問だったんだね。
おかげではっきりしたでしょ。密室時の娯楽室にあったのは毒薬の瓶だけ。プロテインの容器はあの部屋にはなかったのよ。だけどそれらは密室が破られた後に入れ替えられ、その結果プロテインの容器が娯楽室に置かれ、毒薬の瓶が化学室に置かれることになったの。
だとすると大神が毒を口にしたのはなぜだ？毒の入ったプロテインの容器を受け取ったからこそあいつは毒を飲んだんじゃないのか？
いや、そうじゃなかったんだよ。きっと大神さんは毒薬の瓶から直接毒を口にしてしまったんだ。
密室時の現場にあったのは毒薬の瓶だけとなる。 それ以外の可能性は考えられないわね。
では大神は毒と知りつつその毒を飲んだということか。そんな馬鹿げた話が。
あってみる。それが
話してみろ。いや話してくれ。
まず最初にはっきりさせておかなければならないのは、密室時の娯楽室にあった毒薬の瓶。それを科学室の棚から持ち出し、
朝日ナッチが持ち出してオーガに渡したんだろ。
苗木くんはどう思う？
Only brought the poison from the chem lab and to the rec room. Yeah. Has to have been Sakura. Can't be anyone else.
これだ。僕は
殺されたオーガチンが自分で毒薬を持ち出したってこと？
何言ってんの？そんなわけないじゃん。
いいえ、大神さんが科学室に行っているのは確かよ。
嘘だよ。そんなの嘘だよ。なんでそんな嘘言うのさ。
It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went into Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh, again?
そんなの嘘だよ。何言ってんの？違うもん。犯人は私だよ。やめて言わないで。そんなの嘘だよ。違うもん。苗木のバカ。そんなの嘘だよ。何言ってんの？違うもん。もう終わりにしてよ。聞きたくない。そんなの嘘だよ。違うもん。さくらちゃんが毒薬を持ち出したし、
これで証明する。朝比奈さん、大神さんの足の甲に黄色い粉末が付着してたのは知ってる？
足？
この黄色い粉末だよ。確か科学室の棚の前に撒き散らされていたのも黄色い粉末だったよね。つまり大神さんの足の甲に付着してたのはあの科学室の粉末だと考えられるんだ。
でもどうして科学室の粉末なんかがオーガの足に？
しかも足の甲って。
あの粉末が撒き散らされた時、大神さんがその場に立ってたからなんじゃないかな。つまり大神さんこそが C の棚で粉末を撒き散らした張本人なんじゃないかな。大神さんがあの瓶を落とした時、彼女は粉末が撒かれた方向の反対側に立っていた。だから直撃は避けられたけど、その際に舞った粉末が彼女の足の甲に付着しちゃったんじゃないかな。そう考えられるはずだよね。
じゃあなぜ大神さんは C の棚に行っていたの？毒薬を取り出す以外は考えられないわね。だってあの棚にはそれしかないんだから。
違うよ。私だよ。私があの毒薬を。だって犯人は私だもん。
違う。君は犯人なんかじゃない。
The one that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Okay, does anyone want to offer a counter-argument? Because otherwise I think we all know who did this. And there's only one clear suspect now. Unless we believe Hina's claim that she is the killer. Yeah, I think Impose had the same idea.
これが僕の答えだ。大神さんを殺したのは大神さん自身だったんだよ。
I guess Monokuma worded it very carefully at the start and said there was a culprit. He didn't say that there was a murderer.
なんだと、大神自身が犯人だと。
つまり自殺ってことか？
信じらんない。アイキャンフライする以上に信じらんない。
確かに信じられない。いや、信じたくないけど、でもそう考えると全ての辻褄が合うんだよ。大神さん自身が毒薬を取りに行き、そしてその瓶から毒薬を口にしたのは自らの命を絶つためだったから。そして溶けない密室に混ぜ、
Because, of course. Well, the middle one isn't wrong, technically. But Sakura wanted Priya to watch her.
この密室は部屋の中にいた大神さん自身によって作られたものだったんだ。
きっと彼女は邪魔が入るのを防ぐためにあの密室を作ったの。大神さんはその密室に持ち込んだ毒薬を飲み、そこで息絶えた。そしてその毒薬の瓶は密室が破られるまでは娯楽室に転がっていたけど、密室が破られた後、ある人物によって娯楽室から持ち出されてしまった。朝日奈さん、あなたね。全ては捜査のかく乱のため。大神さんの死体を見つけた時、あなたはドアの入り口付近に立ち尽くしたままだった。その理由はあなたはすでに大神さんの死を知っていたから。その入り口付近に毒薬の瓶が転がっていたから。
朝比奈さんが毒薬の瓶を拾ったのはあの時だったんだよね。死体を発見して驚いている僕と死体の反応を確かめていた。
それに今思えばその後の朝比奈さんの行動も何かおかしかったわ。
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
あなたはみんなを呼びに行くと言っていたけど、本当は容器の入れ替えを行うために科学室に行くのが目的だったんじゃないの？そして科学室に行ったあなたはすぐにプロテインが保管されている A の棚に向かった。そこで娯楽室から持ち出した空の毒薬の瓶にプロテインの中身を移し替えると、空のプロテインの容器だけを持って科学室を後にした。そう考えればあの足跡に辻褄も合うはずよ。
その後急いでみんなを集め、そして娯楽室に戻ってきた朝比奈さんは、
I got everyone. Whoa, Ogre? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see.
みんなの視線が大神さんの死体に向けられている隙にあの時気づくべきだったのかも。本来の朝比奈さんなら誰よりも真っ先に大神さんの死体に駆け寄るはず。本来の朝比奈さんならあの状況で大神さんの死体から離れるわけがないんだ。
大神さんは自殺だった。朝比奈さんはその事実を隠すために一連の偽装工作を行っていたのだ。死の真相が隠せるなら自分が疑われても構わない。あなたはそう思っていたはずよ。だからこそあれらの証拠をあえて現場に残したままにしたんでしょう。粉末に残った足跡や入れ替えた後の毒薬の瓶。
朝比奈は自分が犯人と見せかけるために偽装工作をしていたというのか。
違うよ。違うよ。私が殺したんだ。私
いいんだ。もう。
終わってなんかない。
終わったんだよ。いや、終わらせなきゃダメだ。もう終わらせなきゃダメなんだよ。
Closing statement time. Right, let's make our comic book. So what we got first? Sakura wants to talk to Hiro, Toko, and one other person. Byakuya. That's a manic picture of Byakuya. Toko got to the rec room early and hid somewhere in the locker. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Hiro hit Sakura with? A knife, I think. What did Hiro do to try and cover up the middle? He implicated Toko. At that point, Toko, who was in the locker, could have actually been the other way around. It's either getting in the locker or getting out. I suppose we'll find out when we see the argument. Bear in mind we might need to swap those over. What did she do with the magazine? She put it back in the rack for some reason. See it in the image above. What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab. We all burst into the room. There's something on the floor near Sakura's body. Switch the poison with. Sweets were mentioned anywhere. And Sakura, I'm not sure what she's even doing there. Anyway, let's see if that was good enough.
これが事件の全貌だよ。今回の事件は大神さんがある人物たちを娯楽室に呼び出したところから始まったんだ。呼び出されたのは葉隠君、深川さん、戸上君の3人。呼び出された3人のうち最初に娯楽室に向かったのは深川さんだった。深川さんは一足先に娯楽室に行き、ある場所に身を潜めたんだ。娯楽室のロッカー、深川さんはその中に隠れたんだよ。そして大神さんが娯楽室に入るところをロッカーの中から見てたんだ。次に娯楽室にやってきたのは葉隠君だった。そこで大神さんに殺されると勘違いした葉隠君は取り乱してしまい、思わず娯楽室にあったモノクマボトルで大神さんを殴りつけてしまったんだ。大神さんを殺してしまったと思い込んだ葉隠君は慌てて偽装工作に取り掛かった。テーブルの上にあった雑誌に大神さんのダイイングメッセージとしてある人物の名前を書いたんだ。深川、つまり深川さんの名前を書くことで彼女に罪をなすりつけようとしたんだよ。だけど当の深川さんはその様子を見てたんだよ。深川さんはすぐにロッカーから飛び出し 捏造された雑誌を棚に隠した。だけど彼女はそこでミスを犯してしまったんだ。彼女は雑誌を棚に戻す際、上下その直後、目を覚ました大神さんを目の当たりにした深川さんは、大神さんの出血を見たせいで気絶してしまった。それによって彼女はジェノサイダーショウへと人格交代したんだけど、そこで目を覚ました彼女も血まみれの大神さんを見て、やっぱり取り乱してしまった。そして葉隠君と同じように手にしたモノクマボトルで大神さんを殴打したんだ。これが大神さんの頭部に2つの傷があった理由なんだよ。大神さんを殺したと思い込んだ彼女はすぐに証拠隠滅に取り掛かった。自分が割ってしまったモノクマボトルの破片とクイーンのモノクマフィギュアを処分することでね。こうして大神さんは同じ凶器で2回も殴打されることになったわけだけど、でもその2回の殴打の後でも彼女はまだ生きていたんだ。じゃあ大神さんの本当の死因は何だったのか。大神さん自身が科学室から持ってきた毒薬だったんだ。彼女は娯楽室を密室にし、誰も入れない状態にした上で毒薬を飲み生き絶えたんだ。そしてその死体を僕らが発見した。死体を発見した僕らはドアの窓ガラスを割ることで密室を破ったんだ。でもその時すでに大神さんが自殺したことを知っていた人物がいたんだよ。その人物は娯楽室に落ちていた毒薬の瓶をこっそり持ち出し、そして僕らが見ていない隙にプロテインの容器を代わりに置いたんだ。そうすることで僕らの疑いを自分自身に向けさせようとしたんだよ。今回の学級裁判を間違った結論に導くためにね。そしてそんな偽装工作を行った人物こそ朝比奈さん。これが今回の事件の真実だよ。大神さんは自ら命を絶ったんだ。朝比奈さんはその事実を隠すために自分が犯人だなんて言ってたんだよね。
そんな真実だと。だがナイリ、どうしてお前ごときがそこに。俺がたどり着けなかった真実に。
いや、それは
まだわからないの？人間は計算や損得だけで動くわけじゃない。だからこそ人間は難しい。あなたはそれを理解していなかった。だから真実にたどり着けなかったのよ。ね、言ったでしょ。人の感情というものを軽んじているといつか足元を救われるって。
Well, it seems that was it for a trial. Fourth trial down, and I guess we can't execute Sakura for executing herself.
こらこら、これでオチがつきましたみたいなムードになってるけどさ、お前だったら忘れてない？
ああ、そうだったわね。
本当に忘れてたの？テンション下がるな。でもさ、こういうのってお決まりだからさ、一応やっとかないといけないんだよね。じゃあ、面倒かもしれませんけど、お手元のスイッチを押して投票してください。投票の結果、不 ロとなるのは誰なんでしょうね。その答えは正解なのか不正解なのか、どうなんでしょうね。
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
僕の
Okay, we're done here.
なんだと
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
おい
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to life, you would have died along with the rest
ど
of
ういう
us.
ことだ
And yet you, why did you do that?
ひねえぞ。
Yeah, we almost died in there.
何
Because that's exactly what I wanted.
What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's
いいん
why
だよ。
I couldn't let her be the only one who died.
あららららら。
You don't mean you were going to take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. Serious? That's...
何
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. Instead of wanting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out the nurse's office. I ran after her and...
ね
Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this, it's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
許せん。
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
許せんぞ。
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura,
我は
because of me, my friends are gonna kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Can't you see how dangerous that is?
あ
Don't worry, I just want to talk to
で
them.
も
Talk about what?
ね
Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even
朝日
you...
奈よ。
Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my
あ
enemy.
いつらは
They're friends. Sakura... She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And
どう
yet...
して
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
うん。
No, there was just a
何
misunderstanding.
言ってんの
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
許せない。
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's just what a suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
朝日奈。
Hina, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
朝日奈。
Hina.
え
Huh?
我は
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like
頼
that?
みがあるのだ。
I have a favor to ask.
え
A
プロ
favor?
テインを
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for.
When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura! Let me in, please! Open the door! Why? Why? Why did she have to die? She had a weakness, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. It's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
I'm sorry to interrupt right now when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what a suicide note meant. Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me... Well, what I'm really trying to say is... Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
どういうことだべ?
What is that?
もちろん
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
But what? But Hina already...
I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
本当だよ
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
What? Then... You lied to me?
まったくもう
I don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little...
I'm not filthy. I didn't do nothing. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if I had the... even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cat.
それで
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
しょうがないな
I'm so glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
ね
But you know, I haven't even been curious about the whole suicide note thing. Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you have to kill yourself in the first place?
待てよ
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is so final, you know?
しょぼーん
You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is just lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
いい加減にして
Could you get on with it, please?
Okay. Geez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
知っての通り、我は黒幕の内通者だった。
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see
黒
me.
幕は
You see, the
我が一
mastermind...
族の道場を人質に取ることで
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
我の代で滅ぼすわけにはいかぬ。 そう思っていた。
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made mistakes in giving in to the
そし
mastermind.
て黒幕が我に命じたのは、
They were probably worried that until the first murder happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another
だが
stalemate.
そこで
However, as I lived here with all
朝
of
比
you,
奈と生活を続けていくうちに、我の決意は揺らいでいった。
watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind, and more than
我を
anything,
親友と言ってくれる人物を裏切れない。
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura,
我は決めたのだ。もう引かぬ。もうこびぬ。もう顧みぬと。我は決心したのだ。お前と戦うと。
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everybody else hate her. The decision to stay true to Alia led directly to Alia hating me for it. Ironic, ain't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
だが、皆が我を恨むのも当然だ。すべては、我の弱さが招いた結果なのだからな。
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on
それ
me.
が、お主たちを裏切ったことへの罪滅ぼし。そう思っていた。
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
事態は我の力だけでは収まらなくなっていた。そしてそれこそが、黒幕が我の裏切りを公表した本当の目的だったのだ。
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
だが、それも全ては我の責任。
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind commanded. I will do as I was told and commit
た
murder.
だし、我が殺すのは、我自身だ。
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict amongst you dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my
お
life.
主たちにはその価値がある。我の命を懸ける意味がある。お主たちがどう思おうと。我の大事な仲間に他ならないのだからな。
I've never had people like you in my life. Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us? She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
そう。
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that. It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
朝比奈よ。最後に謝らせてくれ。
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through my actions and not my words. Hopefully they'll
我らは
see.
憎しみ合う敵同士などではなく、協力すべき仲間同士なのだということをな、朝比奈よ。お主は何としてでも生き延びてくれ。必ず生き延びるんだ。
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still...
しょうがないな。
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean the next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. First of all, you're wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
そうだな。
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her, and no one can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you and nobody else.
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Oh, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Where the master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I catch on fire.
Everyone. Well, now can you say Sakura's death has no meaning?
Nah, how boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
どういうことだべ?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not going to... Is it me? Oh, heavens no. Just because the blackened is dead doesn't mean we can sub in any or whatever student I want. I didn't tell you. I'm very particular about the bare times one rule. I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest.
Special guest?
張り切っていきましょう。お仕置きタイム。
Man, you turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Ah, well, there you go, Info. He found someone to execute anyway. Just not a fleshy thing this time.
Oh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say a post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulent, grilled is where it's at.
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI. That's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him.
Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out, all sneaky like.
So you finally noticed him.
Finally? Nah, I knew about him from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start.
What?
どういうことだ?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, I guess it was what you could call a gift from me to you. Or maybe like a reward in honor of being unable to unlock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just a little too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment this time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember how every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Holy moly, you're like super mad, like just unreasonably upset. Yeah. Okay then, time to bring things to a close. But before that, I need to read the postscript.
Postscript?
Yeah, there's a tiny little bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay, here we go. Prepare the ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Asahina yo.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learnt one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that were a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bits.
Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all you for hardening your resolve.
Sorry, but at least Sakura's note.
I could let any of your greaseballs have it. Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what is this?
What is it now?
There's one last line in the note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what.
And seriously, that's it. Oh, wow. What a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you.
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead knucklehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest, you know. Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life again. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free of your regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long and hard.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. What did you do? What did you do to my body?
What?
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plan to bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen that stuff in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Oh.
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone. So now what do we do? What else is there other than to head back up? Yeah. Okay, everyone, let's get out of here. But, Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once. Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? No, I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball? That's right, I called you sleazeball because you are a sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, a bit more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends. Stop fighting with Master, you're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms and before long night snuck up on us.
10時になりました。ただいまより夜時間になります。まもなく食堂はドアをロックされますので、立ち入り禁止となります。ではでは、いい夢を。おやすみなさい。
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kirigiri-san?
そうよ。
キリギリさん？
だからそうよ。
そっか。キリギリさんは。
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Well, let's find out then. It's so late. What happened?
Naiki-kun.
I have a favor to ask. What's your favor?
それは
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to lay down and die, I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. I guess we're going to the data center. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Maybe she's inside already. I put my hand on the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
Oya.
Oh, what are you doing up, mister?
Gah!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that, you doll. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. Looks like you might break in at any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you going to tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now? Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko!
No, you too? Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Ne.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Yeah, go on, get out of here! Shoo! Shoo!
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then... So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation like always, but... Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. As I turned to leave...
Ikusaba Mukuro.
Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
この学園に潜む16人目の高校生。超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生。Ikusaba Mukuroに気をつけて。
I like the question mark. Okay, the trophy was 4 by Gore. Presumably finishing chapter 4.
Ikusaba
Go a little
Mukuro.
longer. Ikusaba Mukuro.
Ikusaba Mukuro。この学園に潜む16人目の高校生。超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生。Ikusaba Mukuroに気をつけて。
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Ikusaba Mukuro. It was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, didn't make small talk or anything? We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you wanted to keep the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but under Mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. No matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Will?
Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. Just sit there like a mushroom. I'm going to start calling you Miss Mushroom.
どういうこと？
She didn't snap back at you. The talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But she can't open her mouth. She can't eat or drink water. I don't care. You're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yet I let myself get involved. But now it's finished, I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Okay, let's go and try and find the next floor, I guess. Making an assumption that it's going to be like every other time. A staircase to floor 5. Okay, that feels like the obvious choice. Yep, and it's open. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up to now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Okay, what's my map like? So we got 3 classrooms, kind of dojo maybe? Microscope and a plant. Okay. Start with the classrooms. That's such a distressing blackboard illustration. Yes, that's how Monokuma gets his kicks. Yeah. It's consensual, I guess. Yeah. An illustration of Monokuma trying to punish me. Weird. Nope. Close to the dojo and stuff. Let's try these rooms first. Oh, it's more archery range. That's strangely pretty. Yep. Also that. The suit of armour is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Well, yeah. Trees. Even though this room is totally enclosed and there is a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? Yeah. I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. Considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place?
Ne.
Same conversation about cherry tree. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Wrong. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouse. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Fair enough, Sakura. Fair enough. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Ikusaba Mukuro。この学園に潜む16人目の高校生。超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生。Ikusaba Mukuroに気をつけ。
Kyoko? I'm not gonna say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Ne.
You understand why, right? He was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
Yeah.
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end, and just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before.
Whoa.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turned out they just painted the walls and ceiling. Oh, but the plants are real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. Helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realise the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of the Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action. I'm serious. Sure, hero, sure. Cabin. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizers, flower pot to farm tools. Leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? I expect to be able to go in it. Let's have a look. Bags of fertilizer are piled up, there's so many different kinds to choose from. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Well, there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. What's the name of Mondo's biker gang? Wow, what is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart is like, whoa, and the plant's like, snap. And your flesh is like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate bostonist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how he looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper and plastic and even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself.
Starting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Is that a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or anything crazy like that. Seems safe. Oh, that's cute. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. 7 million. Can you say different things? It's not gonna lay a bomb, is it? It's not expected to be fed like humans, is it? Can I say that for sure? Chicken doesn't have like a second form, right? Totally random. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, when the number 5 pops up, it's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgeways. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something?
It's for the sprinklers!
Sprinklers?
Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7 a.m. every morning. You got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get it too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're not too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone.
Fucking weird there. At 7:30, the sprinkler's going up at 7:30. Sounds like it's the kind of thing that'll be relevant in a later case. You know, apart from the fact we're all friends now and there's not going to be any more murders. Except for that one we saw in the kind of teaser at the start of the chapter. Well, fuck. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled? It was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
Naruhodo.
Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right, I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. The smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me.
If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
No, it's quite the opposite.
The opposite?
Yeah, let me give you an itty bitty easy squeezy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly as I found it.
What?
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier.
What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. Here's all the blood stains are dry, and their colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Is it all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. No matter what, no matter when, surveillance cameras are following every room. I'm a bit sus that they're even in this room if Monokuma says he hasn't touched it. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. It's just whatever was at the end of the corridor. This was the one with the microscope in the picture. It's locked. Came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? That kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way into the dining hall, and before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
What the?
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. And besides, if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Oi, oi.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. do this and save at them. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. But when I was looking around, I realised something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school? You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why'd you ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something all the other floors have, but not the 5th. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor, is that what you're talking about? Does that mean the 5th floor's the end? We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it is hard, we've still got to do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes.
No.
My concern is with the biolab. It was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliché horror game, it'd be a kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant, or... We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it for the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much. Focus on utilising them efficiently. Yeah, Info, they said tyrant. There's always the ongoing chance that Mr. X is the one who's been roaming the school doing all the murders. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it is right too. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell, concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf hearing you describe it. I mean, what the hell happened in that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that was what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago? Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak. If that's true, that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it is beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it that not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Hey Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So, why are you telling me? Well, because you told us to zip it or whatever? Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelope us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt it when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, it was a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing's huge. It's like Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some kind. What was it doing in a classroom? How would I know? What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything, I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just lying around. I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her, I'm nothing like her. Listen, more importantly, now that we have a knife, what are we going to do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. Then that's it. Hold on, don't I get a say? It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I just feel like they're using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? I'm sorry. Sorry it sticks. I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would experience such a dream. Oh, I feel strange. Yeah, I'm not reading that out. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it just makes me feel sad. Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're going to say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's one different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm sorry to worry about you, hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. If it makes you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Oh, a barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe? Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there's a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the word Crazy Diamond has been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think. I don't think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? That's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond? You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have stuck in there and done it, right? We didn't have access to the garden until today. Then maybe Mondo brought it here with him when he first came and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did? What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking we could perhaps use it to call for help. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it, I'm going to make crop circles. And then we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know. Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm even more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Whoa.
So now what do we do? Well, starting today you're all under my command, but before we proceed I need to figure something out. Geez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through that ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
それは
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Huh.
Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro is the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more we need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't.
Huh?
What? Why won't you tell us?
違うわ。
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
どういうことだべ?
What do you mean?
それは
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
なんだ?
If I thought you had a sense of humour, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
怪しいわ。
Be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. It doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
決まりだ.
I will simply limit your options. Limit my options?
諦めろ.
Give me the key to your room. If she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy, all she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, a threat like that? Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
まさか.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to
だ
talk?
って
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
あのさ
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where the worst stuff happens, right? And easier to fit right in.
でも
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
ね
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word she began to walk
Oi.
away. Where do you think you're going?
じゃあね
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
どういうことだべ?
What's her deal?
でも
I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. And maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
黙れ.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
おい.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, your heart beating, it grates on me. You're telling us to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... Well, what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation. It's just like before. No different from whenever anyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
だって
Cause look. Oh, it's you. How long have you been standing there?
I'm very, very
怒ってるんだよ
angry.
Angry at what?
There's a thief. Yeah, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
What?
ほら
My precious. They stole it. You're precious?
先生は
Your teacher
お
had
前らの
such
こと
faith in
信
you.
じてたのに
This is how you repay
そんなお
me?
前
With
らに
betrayal?
そぼーん
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies.
ね
What the heck is your pressure?
Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless in the streets.
どういうことだべ
He's gone. What the heck was that all about?
あの
He
さ
said something about his precious getting stolen? Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
校内放送です。午後10時になりました。ただいまより夜時間になります。まもなく食堂はドアをロックされますので立ち入り禁止となります。ではでは、いい夢を。おやすみなさい。
Oh, we need to get out of here.
そうだな
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms and don't go wandering around.
それは
It's not like we needed you to tell us that.
じゃあな
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realised I'd fallen asleep without realising it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. I'll see you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out in the nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Ne.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
Ja.
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Eh.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
それは
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
それは
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What?
そう
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
ええ
Remember when she said in her note, I'm not going to lay down and die, I will fight you? So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for
そう
us?
よ
That's right, so she could uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did all of that? For us? She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
そう
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. And what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
戦場ムクロこの学園に潜む16人目の高校生 超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生Ikusaba Mukuroに気をつけて。
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Ikusaba Mukuro is dangerous. Dangerous?
つまり
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
違うわ。
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean that Ikusaba Mukuro could really be the
と
mastermind?
にかく
Anyway, this key is one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
それは
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention when we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching
そう
us,
かしら。
they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
ね
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? It's like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as we said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have been a lucky guess may be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
ね
If it's true the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, there would have to be a period of time when the mastermind is vulnerable. All we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is too high. When I think of what might happen if we fail,
なんで
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you're free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought.
なるほどね。
I see, in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove the hypothesis.
そう
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
つまり
In other words, we'll gain something whether we succeed or not. There's no reason not to do it, right? But
先に進むためには
if
危
you
険を
spend all
避け
your
ては
time
通れない
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
ね
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead and the enemy standing before us. She just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her cold pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's
え
this?
そうね
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something
Demo.
happens? I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
ね
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm going to give it back to you at some point, you can be sure of that.
え
Yes, of
No.
course. Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
え
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
そう
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that
Ja.
easily. Okay then, shall we
大
begin?
輝くん
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my
Damn.
best shot. I'm going on ahead, the rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. Unlike every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's going to be fine. I know it, because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself, I helped shake off some of my anxiety, and then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out of here. I've got a bone to pick with you. And then a few moments later...
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way.
Huh?
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, wet and warm. I bet you guys.
Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws.
All over it, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation away from X-rated exploits.
Oh, so that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse.
Bullseye!
Well, maybe it's because the leggings gets fogged up and you can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Well, there's something I wanted to confirm with you.
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a duda fella? In the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female.
Actually there is.
Seriously? Then what am I? My entire existence? That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what do you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What is this precious of yours?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question, and in no way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 Megatron freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask me something useful like how to get the best honey or Earth sign breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you, it's a key, and that's it.
What was that second thing?
It's a blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out of here. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out.
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma CM 劇場株式会社スカイくんの提供でお送りします。
This super stylish and fashionable game is created by Spike Chunsoft. And we gotta buy it now. Then you guys have to recommend it to all your friends too.
Subtle. Omaera.
お前ら、おはようございます。朝です。7時になりました。起床時間ですよ。さて、今日も張り切っていきましょう。
My body feels so heavy this morning. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. And that, I think, is our stopping place. So, we have made good progress today, I think, and found out plenty of stuff. Unfortunately, just so you're all aware, I am otherwise engaged on Saturday, so there will be no Saturday stream this week. Our adventures in Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc will continue on Monday. So, just to get the preamble out of the way, I am Kim or Adverse Camber 42. This stream is usually live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT or 5 PM on Saturdays, GMT again. I will be sticking with Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc until we finish. I anticipate it'll probably be, at least 3 or 4 more sessions. I also have a YouTube channel where old episodes go up, usually within a day of them airing here. Just in case you want to catch up on the story so far, or any of my old streams, which includes One Piece Odyssey, Yakuza Like a Dragon, House of Ashes, Goodbye Volcano High, and various other stuff. I also have a Twitter, @VesCamera42 again, where you can get me between streams if you just want to chat. Oh, and also on the YouTube channel, I am currently doing a YouTube exclusive silent stream, so a stream with no commentary, of the new Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Do check that out if you're interested. There's several episodes up there now. They're about 2 hours apiece. I am also one half of Things Are Getting Strange, an X-Files Rewatch podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcast, and a new episode goes up around 8 PM GMT every Thursday. We are reviewing the X-Files 2 episodes at a time. We are currently nearing the end of Season 6, and tomorrow's episode will be The Unnatural and Three of a Kind. Do check that out if you're interested. That's everything for me. Sorry about the Saturday stream. I would love to continue with this game, but I'm just away and can't do it. So I will see you all again on Monday for more Trigger Havoc. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. See you soon. Bye bye.